regarding cultural differences, I would say in general, Japanese people are much more serious than Filipinos. Like when you're in the Philippines, you get the sense that people are more easygoing, maybe a little happier. They tend to smile a bit more, maybe look at the brighter side of life. But here in Japan, there's a tendency to really focus on important things such as work or studying, that sort of thing. And if you ask me, I don't think being serious is a bad thing. And being happy all the time isn't always good, to be honest with you. Like there are some times where we need to really take something seriously and maybe leave enjoyment to the side for a bit. But yeah, if I were to describe cultural differences a bit more, here in Japan, I would say there is a lot of importance placed on being in a group. Like consensus is very important. You often cannot just make decisions on your own. That's one. Another is it's very important to behave properly as a member of a group. Like there are many occasions where you shouldn't stick out, and you should remind yourself that you are more a member of a group than an individual. So I get that feeling a lot when I'm in Japan. Actually, I used to work in Tokyo. I worked in the financial industry, and I remember some projects where I couldn't agree with my Japanese coworkers. And I kept wondering, why do they keep insisting on waiting for everybody's approval before doing something? I couldn't understand because it was an urgent project and we needed to finish things quickly. But I had to slow down and realize that obtaining consensus and understanding from everybody involved was important to my Japanese coworkers. And eventually, I realized that from their perspective, getting agreement was what they felt was success. So if I didn't support them in getting consensus, they would never feel the project was a success. So by understanding how my Japanese coworkers felt, I came to appreciate their way of thinking as well. Like, I started to think, yeah, in this society, in Japanese society, obtaining understanding from other people is very important. So if I can do something to help my Japanese coworkers achieve that, then I think I would have done a good job. Another cultural difference, I would say, is let's see, how would I phrase it? I would say enduring things. Like the word in Japanese is gaman. Like even if you don't like the way things are happening in your life or the things happening around you, there is often an expectation in Japan that you're just supposed to accept it or endure it. Now, how is this different from, let's say, living in the Philippines? Well, the Philippines certainly has a culture of individualism. Like, if you feel bad about something, you should speak up about it. You should have some freedom to say what's on your mind or to express what you feel. And yeah, I think that is one difference between Japan and the Philippines.